So this is not to blame trans or the LGBT community or anything you guys think that this may do. This just shows a representation of what y'all care about the most. Now, with this being said, let's get to it till it really ticks me off. For years, there has been something called a comedian. Comedians poke fun and make fun of topics, of people, of races, and things of all sorts. They get paid to push the limits. Now, when somebody pushes that limit, some may disagree with it, some may agree with it. But all in all, it's only jokes. Now, the jokes in the closer are only just jokes. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't put any type of people down. It doesn't bring any type of people up. All it's saying is just jokes. Now, over 400 years ago, there was something called slavery. And yet, to this day, black people have not gotten over slavery. It's something black people have been just implemented in their head, in our mind, in our soul that it's kind of hard to get over. So, when we as black people, not all black people, but I'm speaking for the ones who feel like I do, see that Netflix is under controversy and everything over Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, The Closer, we are wondering, what is going on, honestly? Because as of 400 years ago, we have been the laughing stock and have always been the laughing stock of every race. Every race looks down upon black people. Every race. It doesn't matter what race you are, you look down upon a black person. We all know that as black people, but you guys don't seem to think so. So here comes the question that kind of ticks me off. Do you guys care more about the sexual orientation of somebody or the color of their skin? Because you can switch sexual orientations, but you cannot switch the color of your skin. So for somebody being black and being murdered by the police and by others just because of their skin color, that's crazy. But you can change your sexual orientation to anything you want to be. So y'all can make changes, but we cannot. That's one thing that really ticks me off. The lady that claimed Emmett Till whistled and hoopla and hollered at her and got him killed, it was a lie. Did y'all do anything about that? Were there any protests? Were there any walkouts? Were there anything? No. Not at all. There's been jokes. There are people who basically paint over statues. They destroy statues. They do anything they want basically to show that they don't care. But yet, nobody protests. Nobody slams doors. Nobody cancels TV shows. Nobody cancels anything when it comes to that. But yet, let one person say anything about a trans or a gay person, and all of a sudden, it's controversy. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that's ludicrous that stuff like that happens every day in our community, but nobody says anything, and it doesn't make national headlines. But yet, Dave Chappelle makes 1 to, let's say, 10 jokes about gay, trans, or anything, and all of a sudden, he must be canceled. He must do this. But what about canceling all the people who've done all these outrageous things to black people? Y'all let them walk the streets and do anything they well please. That's not right at all. That's not right at all. Now, when Dave Chappelle was doing such characters as Tyrone Biggums, Clayton Bigsby, or anything like that, who said anything about that? Did anybody want to cancel Comedy Central? No, you guys laughed at it. Why? Because you thought it was funny and you didn't stir up anything about that because the joke was not about you. Now that the joke's about you, it's an issue. And y'all will continue to make it an issue until what? Something changes? People stop talking about trans and gay people? That's never going to happen the same way people never stop talking about black people and the things that we have to endure every single day. People get murdered on the streets for being black. I understand the same thing happens to trans and gay people, but they can, once again, change their orientation. They can change anything they damn well please. They can change their gender, and you decided on that. We didn't decide to be black. We were born black. You are not born gay. You are not born lesbian. You're not born anything. That's something you develop throughout the years. So with that being said, who is in the wrong here? Because once again, they're just jokes, right? But you have college universities and everybody like that, people doing all these black jokes and doing all type of these nigger jokes and all that. But you guys don't do anything about that. There have been countless things that have happened within the past couple weeks. Something in Georgia where they had said something about black kids and the black kids wanted to protest, but only the black students got suspended while the other students did not. What is going on with that? We have several cases where the police have harassed, not just questioned, but harassed black people upon their whereabouts. Where are they going? Why are they doing that? And they get harassed every day by police. Why is that? Do you see anything of that happening to the LGBTQ or trans community? No, they just let them go upon their day, but yet they continue to mess with us. So the question is, why is it so easy for y'all to accept the LGBTQ and trans community and not the black community? Because the black community has been trying this for over 400 years, but yet y'all have not once wanted to accept us. But yet y'all allow them to do anything they damn well please. And all they get upset about is basically a joke. Now it seems to me they want to be heard. They want inclusion. They want basically their same rights, but they already have their rights as a human. But sometimes black people don't even have our rights as a human. They see us as less. Is that right? No, it is not. Now, I will agree that if you want a genderless bathroom, you may please to have a genderless bathroom if you want. That is fine. If your name is Sarah and you want to be known as Tom, then that is fine. That's your own thing. You can do that. But it's just crazy how that now when the joke is on us, everybody gets so upset. Well, the joke has been on us for so long, it's not even a joke anymore. And I do understand there has been gay and trans people for whoever knows how long, but it's also the fact about how easily included they are now, and we are still not.